Hello and welcome back. With this video, we will talk about preposition su. Let me make myself a little bit smaller here. We're gonna start right now. So preposition su is used mainly in two scenarios when we want to say on or above, on a surface or above an object. And when it comes to topic, you probably remember when we discussed preposition D that also preposition D is used with topic scenario. We're going to see this in detail in a minute. Let's start with on or above. John's cell phone is on the sofa. Il cellulare di John è sul divano. John's cell phone, the cell phone of John, so il cellulare di John è on the sofa. Sofa is divano, so it's masculine. The, therefore, it's going to be il. On plus di is sul in this case because it is su plus il. Il cellulare di John è sul divano. Again, if you say su il, not a big deal, it just flows better to say sul. The laptop must be on the table in the kitchen. Do this one, please, and keep in mind the laptop is portatile and it is masculine. Let me write it down here between brackets. It is masculine. However, also keep in mind that nowadays we can also say laptop. It's completely acceptable nowadays, and laptop is considered to be masculine, as the Italian translation is masculine portatile. And to be is essere. It is a irregular verb. There is a video here in this video course that about the verb to be. You might know the conjugation. If not yet, if you haven't seen the video already, go check reverso.net. I know that you're familiar with that website for sure. So the laptop must be on the table in the kitchen. Give me the translation of this one. I'm going to give you a few seconds. The translation is: il portatile deve essere sul tavolo nella cucina. Il portatile, the laptop, deve, must, essere, because after to be, after must, can and want, we always throw the infinitive, essere. On the table, sul tavolo. I know that you know how to say table, which is masculine, so su plus il, it's going to be sul. In the kitchen, kitchen is cucina, is feminine, so in plus la, it is nella. If in your notes you've written in la cucina, it's fine. Okay. Now the next scenario topic. Okay, so Marco's father is a true expert on the Second World War. Il padre di Marco, padre is father, il padre di Marco è un vero esperto sulla guerra mondiale, or better yet, my mistake here, sulla seconda guerra mondiale. So let's do a quick breakdown here. So Marco's father would be the father of Marco, il padre, padre's father, di Marco, of Marco, is a true expert. È un esperto vero o un vero esperto. In this case, I just threw vero in front of the noun, but feel free to use the thumb rule of putting the adjective after the noun. È un esperto vero, it's completely correct. And then sulla. Why is it sulla? Because war is guerra. Second World War is seconda guerra mondiale. So the noun itself is feminine. It would be la. On plus d, in this case, is su plus la, and the result is sulla. Okay? Give me this one. I want to write a book about or on the Colombian history. To write is scrivere, it's completely regular. Book is libro, definitely straightforward masculine. Colombian, the standard singular masculine is colombiano, and history, which is misspelled here, is storia. Okay, so think about this sentence. It shouldn't take you more than 60-90 seconds, I would say. Pause this video and let's verify it. The translation is: voglio scrivere un libro sulla storia colombiana. I want, voglio, after want, can and must, we just throw the infinitive. Scrivere un libro, a book. Sulla, storia colombiana. Why sulla? Because sulla is the combination of su plus la, and storia is definitely singular feminine. So the article would have been, it is, to be honest, la storia colombiana. And colombiana is feminine because it's qualifying storia, which is feminine. Okay. Now let's make myself bigger here because I want you to focus on my shaved, well, bald head. Okay. So we already mentioned even here the preposition D. Let's put everything together here. If you're talking about topic, generally speaking, you will use su. Okay. On a topic, on the Second World War, on the Colombian history, on, I don't know, on technology, sulla tecnologia, whatever the heck. Okay. The main exception is when you're supposed to use D, and you're supposed to use D when the verb that introduces the topic introduces the topic is to talk. Okay, let's talk about dinosaurs. Parliamo di dinosauri, not sui dinosauri, not su dinosauri. Okay, D. If you tend to not be very on point with your memory, go ahead and just use su. Okay, people will not get angry at you. But since you will hear and you will read D pretty commonly, even with topic scenario, that's probably you're dealing with a topic that it's introduced by the verb to talk or similar ones such as to discuss. Okay, I don't want to discuss on this topic. I don't want to discuss this topic. Okay, non voglio discutere, which is to discuss, di questo argomento. Argomento is topic. Okay, it's not argument. It's a so-called false friend. False friends are words that sound similar but have different meaning. So argomento is topic. Okay. Anyways, I hope everything was clear. If not, you already know how to reach out to me. I'll see you in the very next video.